What is our planet going to look like in 100 years from now? Climate change poses a threat to places we live, our species, and our livelihoods. Climate change is a shift in global climate patterns. Climate change comes with extreme weather events. It's a threat to agriculture and natural habitats and may become inhabitable. People need to realize that the planet is on the line. As the Earth heats up, people across the Earth are experiencing severe rainstorms, droughts, fierce tropical storms, and extreme heat waves. The rise in sea levels are flooding coastal areas, swallowing islands, and demolishing homes. Some animals have started to die out and could possibly go extinct. Us humans are the problem. We are the problem because we burn too many carbon-based materials, as the concentration of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere has increased. Our global temperatures have steadily increased. A warmer atmosphere causes the Earth, the glaciers and sea, and fresh ice to melt swiftly. Melting glaciers and polar ice sheets contribute to an unusual rise in the sea. The oceans are getting hotter because they absorb 90% of the extra heat in the climate. A third of carbon dioxide emissions end up in the oceans, triggering a change that makes the water more acidic. When the oceans become more acidic, it creates extreme weather events such as wildfires and hurricanes. Heat waves are now more frequent. The increased evaporation of water is like fuel for hurricanes. Climate change is a major threat to agriculture. When we grow foods to our correlated climate normal patterns around the world, farmers are coping to keep up with shifting weather patterns and increasingly irregular water supplies. Farms are more likely to face attacks from weeds, diseases, and pests. Violent events also threaten crop production, such as flooding or reduced supply of water. Increased heat, disease, and weather extremes will likely reduce livestock productivity. Habitats on land and sea are changing. Climate change is making species' homes uninhabitable, while letting others move in and take over. Some ecosystems are at risk at collapsing. The Arctic animals' need is fading. According to the Environment Defense Fund and How Climate Change Plunders the Planet published in 2019, as sea ice disappears, ice-dependent mammals struggle to survive. In 2008, the polar bear became the first animal to make the Endangered Species Act list of threatened species because of global warming. Coral and shellfish are suffering. Coral reefs are highly sensitive to small changes in ocean temperatures. The heat stresses the algae that support the corals and provide their vibrant colors. The algae leave and corals lose their color, known as bleaching. As the coral reefs are home to many other species, their collapse would disrupt the entire ecosystem. As also, a more acidic ocean affects the calcium balance, meaning creatures with calcified shells may not have enough calcium to grow. Forests are more prone to deadly infestations. Warmer winters and longer summers allow tree-killing insects to flourish. Meanwhile, trees weakened by lengthened droughts don't have much of a defense mechanism. The cycle of warmer climate weakened trees and flourishing insects is like the culprit behind the 70,000 square miles of the Rocky Mountains conifers that died. The most helpful solution to increase the use of renewable energy and change our energy system to one that is cleaner and not as reliant as on fossil fuels. According to the Union of Concerned Scientists and Benefits of Renewable Energy use in July in 2018, increasing the supply of renewable energy will allow us to replace carbon-intensive energy sources and significantly reduce U.S. global warming emissions. If climate change is solved, our weather won't be as extreme. The overall temperature of our planet will decrease, and our animals will be able to survive in their natural habitats. If climate change isn't solved, our planet will be inhabitable and all species on Earth won't be alive anymore. Everyone needs to act upon this. Our time is running out. Contact the Climate Change Division or sign a petition at www.stopglobalwarming.org. Climate change is a huge ordeal that needs to be solved. It creates extreme weather events, it's a threat to agriculture, and natural habitats become inhabitable. We are running out of time on this planet and we have to act now.